Hello my friends and fellow gamers, and welcome back to this Baldur's Gate 3 Honor Mode playthrough. My name is Blue, and I am joined by my party. We've got Astarion, Lae'zel, Will, and of course, leading the charge is Luna, the Tiefling Druid. We're back here in the Myconid colony, about to cash in some quest rewards. First and foremost, we're going to go ahead and chat with Omeluum, the Mind Flayer who said that he could make a potion to try and help us.
How has your search for the mushrooms fared?
Well, I found those mushrooms that you were looking for. Can you get rid of my tadpole now?
These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Omeluum turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste.
Great. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and drink the potion. We went through all of that trouble to get those mushrooms. Can't back down now.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber.
Alright, so we've got two sets of saving throws. One is intelligence, the other is wisdom. Of course, I am going with wisdom. Let's draw on our willpower and resist. Nah. Whew, geez, that was a bit closer than I hoped. But we're good, we passed that check.
Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision, but the void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull.
Alright, so another wisdom saving throw, another wisdom saving throw, or another intelligence. Either of those could be useful. I think she would just try and resist the panic. Panic is never helpful. It can make you lose sight of the goal, so we are going to just try and suppress that panic from within. Ooh, DC 15. Do I want to waste an elixir of heroism? Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. Why not? Oh no. Alright, how much inspiration do I have? 4. Yeah, we're gonna use an inspiration on this. Oh no! Crap. One more. Come on, babe. Oh, okay. Alright, third time's the charm. Perfect, perfect.
The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power. More power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling.
You were supposed to make it weaker, not stronger.
You have my deepest apologies. The lava did not care for my intentions.
Yeah, well, I don't care for your intentions either. So I went through all of that, and the tadpole is still lodged in my brain?
Indeed. Although I may have another solution, albeit a temporary one. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn?
I mean, I could try persuasion, but I could interest him in more details of the Nautiloid that I traveled on. So, I've flown on a Mind Flayer ship. I can trade you details of the schematics if you're interested.
A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me?
Alright, I guess a performance, because I have a negative intelligence. So, let's give a dramatic retelling of our time on the Mind Flayer ship. Yep, we are absolutely guidancing ourselves. Perfect, I didn't even need it. 17 up to an 18.
What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours.
Perfect.
May it serve you as well as it has served me.
I never thought we'd bargain with an Illithid. Let's hope this ring
Of course, the lava remains.
I don't know why Will just cut off.
Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Okay, so we've got the Ring of Mind Shielding.
Personal research progressing.
Not well.
So we have advantage on saving throws against being charmed. Yeah, I guess I'll wear that for right now.
It's difficult to
And I'm going to quickly do some buying and selling. I think Omeluum has some boots that I might like. Let me see your wares. So he's got an Elixir of Psychic Resistance, Creation's Echo, Shade Spell Circlet, meh. Ring of Salving, you restore an additional 2 HP every time you heal another creature. We don't really have any dedicated healers. But I think the Boots of Stormy Clamor might be good for Lae'zel, I think, because I believe Booming Blade should inflict a condition. So I'll go ahead and grab those. And the Pearl of Power Amulet, just to restore some spell slots. And then excuse me while I sell off some junk.
I have never seen anything like it, Blurg.
Alright, and we're back from trading, so that's Omeluum's quest wrapped up. Let's go ahead and chat with the Sovereign. We can tell him about Glut and that the Dwergar have been taken care of. Sovereign Spa.
It greets you with a harrowing elegy, cheerless as the new moon.
The Dwergar are slain and the rot has been purged.
The music shifts, still melancholic, but now streaked with hope.
Do you hear? A new harmony. Serenity. I name you Peace Bringer.
Fragrant spores waft through the air. Your heart swells with bliss with your every breath.
Freely you have given to us. Freely you may take. The Guardian Gate is open. Go and claim your reward. But before this, I have another boon to ask of you. You have cut out the Dwergar blight, but not its source.
In your mind's eye, Spore shows you a drow striding among Myconid dead.
Near. This one is called. He hunted us. Hunt him in turn. Bring me his head, and I will know my circle is safe.
Always another evil to correct. Always another monster to slay.
Okay, consider it done. I will bring Nir's head to you.
The drow lurks in the ruins beyond the lake. Bring him death, and return.
I will. Alrighty. So before we go and do that, let's go ahead and claim our reward. So right here by Dareth and Balin, we can now enter here, and we see a bunch of stuff to loot. So this pale corpse has a lot of interesting stuff on him, including some icy metal, which is the last component of the staff that we were able to make. Some alchemy ingredients, some potions. And I'm going to try and read this with a different character. I think Lae'zel, because I think it's an intelligence check to see the book for what it truly is.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals.
Okay, so an investigation check or a nature check. I'll have her investigate, because both would be the same amounts. I'll give her some astral knowledge, and I will give her guidance. An 8 with all of our bonuses should be just enough. Perfect, yes.
The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Okay, so we can now read this book. Feel free to pause it if you would like to read anything that are on these pages. But it basically tells you exactly how to make stuff with the adamantine forge. Now to loot the rest of the stuff, we've got a rare hood, a scroll of blindness, a scroll of ray of sickness, a couple of mushrooms, a backpack with some rotten food, but also some scrolls and some booze. And I think that's pretty much it. Nope, a couple more mushrooms over here. Alright, so now that we have our reward, I think that's pretty much it for the Underdark. Let's go ahead and cross the ocean. Or lake, I guess it is. But first, I think there was a smidge more to loot. Up top, I don't think I looted all of the dead bodies that we saw when we were coming down here, so I'm just going to quickly do that and I'll bring you guys back. Alright, and we're back on the beach. Now let's go ahead and cross the lake. We see a boat that we are immediately going to hop onto.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
Yep, let's go ahead and sail into the darkness. And partway through our trip, we come across another boat. Filled with more Dwergar slavers. Luna will not be amused.
Tiefling, what are you doing on Gek's raft?
Alright, he hops over into our boat. Probably not the smartest idea for him.
Where's Gek? Who are you?
Now I could try a deception check. I'm not very good at them. Oh, well, I might not be that bad at them. But, yeah, no, she's not going to be amused that these Dwergar are slavers, so she is just outright going to attack
Get
them.
her, fellas.
Alright, Astarion goes first. He is going to apply a level 1 Hunter's Mark onto Corsair, Grayman. Then he is going to shoot with an arrow for 12 damage. Shoot with another arrow for 11 damage and baning the target. And finally, the Dread Ambusher shot for 23 damage. Great job from Astarion. Luna is going to... Can I spike growth on a boat? Looks like it. So I'm going to try and center it around here-ish. And then she is going to wild shape into her favorite form, the bear. And just hold her ground.
No holding back.
Will is going to apply a strength hex onto Corsair. He is going to... Okay, I think repelling blast is off. Good, because I don't want to lose any of the loot. So he's going to shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts into his chest. Perfect, a critical hit, and that is that enemy done. He's just going to back up a little bit and try and stay safe. Mind Master puts Mind Mastery onto Lae'zel. Oh, we see a jump out of the spike growth. Ooh, Hunter's Mark broken on Astarion, but Will maintains his concentration. So Lae'zel, oh dear, because she was mind controlled, she attacked her teammates. I don't know why she's no longer mind controlled. I guess it was just one action that she was mind controlled for. Anyway, she is going to hold her ground. Then Herc fires an arrow onto Lae'zel and Astarion. We see another one jumping across and attacking Luna for 8 damage. And another 8 damage. Someone walking across the spike growth for a decent chunk of damage. Another bomb being thrown. Astarion is going to reapply, or sorry, no, he's not going to recast Hunter's Mark. He's just going to, let me see. I wonder, do we have anything? Because I don't want to lose the loot, but I want to try and get them back into the spike growth. So one of them might be thrown overboard, but 2 of them might be thrown back into the spike growth. Okay. 2 of them saved from it, but that's fine. At least one of them is in the spike growth. And then his second shot is going... I don't think it particularly matters. He'll just hit somebody on the high ground for 12 damage, and he banes them. He is going to just hold his ground in the fire. Will is going to chug a healing potion and fire 2 Eldritch Blasts into the Dwergar in front of Luna. Both of them miss. Oh man, Will. Luna lashes out with her claws. Attack number 1 does 16 damage. Attack number 2 does 18 damage. Great job from Luna. Ooh, someone is reduced. Taking more damage on the spike growths, that's good. Will is ensnared and has taken 14 total damage. Lae'zel is going to jump to the other side. And do I have a cleave action? Yes. So she's going to cleave and try and hit both of these targets in front of her. Connecting for 8 damage on each of them. And then she is going to lash out at Herc for 18 total damage. And then just, actually, she will action surge. And she will lash out at Herc again. And one more time. Perfect. Luna gets hit for 7 damage and 15 damage. Her concentration is still maintaining, so that's good. Will, unfortunately, goes down. We see someone teleporting onto our boat. Astarion is going to back up just a smidge and then fire off a shot into the Alchemist for 16 damage, and one more shot for 9 damage, not quite killing them off. Let me see. I'm going to have him bite for 2 damage, and he heals up 5. So he is healed up back to full.
Can't stay idle.
Luna is going to send over a healing word at level 1 onto Will to pick him up. And then she is going to... She's just going to whack out with her club. Nah, no need to crit this for 6 damage. And that's it. I keep forgetting that she only has double attack, or extra attack rather, when she's in her wild shape form.
On the victor's path.
Will is going to look into Luna's bag and chug a bigger healing potion. And that will be his turn done. He's just going to scooch forward a little bit. Mind Mastery on Lae'zel again. And then a couple shots onto Astarion for 9 damage. Lae'zel is going to push the Mind Master back into the spike growth. Perfect. And that's her go. 2 misses on Luna. Oh no! But they do push her into the water. Oh, he has gone invisible. Astarion is going to back up and chuck an Alchemist Fire into the area that he just was. Perfect, that has revealed him. And he will shoot an arrow into the Alchemist. For a critical miss. Oh, buddy.
Battle favors the fearless.
Will is going to... I don't want to lose my honor mode on this. Or honor mode run on this. So he's going to do a mass healing word to heal everybody up. He's going to scooch around to the side and do a Hunger of Hadar. Or sorry, Arms of Hadar. For 7 damage. Great job. He did save it, so Will can't get any farther away, but it did do some chunk damage. Ensnaring Strike on Astarion misses, and misses again. Oh, and we see Lae'zel get shoved off. Wow. Critical hit on Will. This is getting a little scary. Okay, so he burned to death. That's great. Can I have Will, or sorry, no, I want Will to do the resurrecting.
Battle favors the fearless.
Usually this fight does not go this poorly. So Will is going to get Luna up.
Wounds are too much to bear.
And then he is going to chug a healing potion.
There's blood in the air.
Astarion is going to try and finish off Bona. Perfect. And the next shot goes into Jairus for 13 damage. Ensnaring Strike on Astarion for 5 damage. Luna goes down, but at least, again, she's not like dead. Astarion shoots over with a ranged attack for 15 damage. Another ranged attack. Nice, for 13 damage, so he should die on Will's next turn. Will shoots over 2 Eldritch Blasts. Very nice. Okay, so let's get Luna back up.
Let's get going.
And then Luna's just going to chug a little potion and hop across to get Lae'zel up. Oh, right, I have to actually revive her. So Lae'zel gets revived.
My injuries need tending.
Then Luna is going to check out this watertight chest where we see the intransigent warhammer and some gold. She's then going to scour the bodies to find some armor and some weapons. And let's hop back to our side of the boat. And Corsair Grayman has a greatsword, a little hammer, a bow of the Banshee, and some weapons and armor. Bona has some weapons and armor. And finally, the alchemist, some alchemy stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and short rest because that was so much dicier than it needed to be. And then I'm going to just clump everybody up so that I can heal them. So Luna, Will, and Lae'zel need healing. So let's stand them all on top of each other and chuck a healing potion onto our feet. And one more time. Okay. Now with Lae'zel, I said Lae'zel, I might... Oops. I might give her that greatsword. They do about the same amount of damage. But the greatsword has a little bit of extra on it. It has the, where you basically attack in a long line. So you channel your meddlesome strength and strike down at all creatures in a line. So let's go ahead and bind that onto her. And I'll have her chug another little potion. And I'm gonna fix some of this. Alright, with that all done and with everybody looted, we can carry on our merry way across the lake.
The craft is ready to sail.
Continue our journey across the lake. We see some sort of statue of some sort of goddess as we go into port. See an interesting gate mechanism letting us in. And we see more Dwergar.
Company's calling.
What do we got here? Dead hoon walking, seems like. Got any reason I shouldn't sever your head and toss it to the Rothe?
Another belligerent dwarf? This is getting tiresome.
Couldn't agree with you more, Astarion. Just let me through. I'm not looking for trouble. Because remembering the trouble that she just had with the Dwergar on the boat, she doesn't want any other close encounters like that yet.
That right? And just what do...
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. In that case, let's talk business. Your twat's old friend Nair caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a hornet's arse.
Couple of known slaves stuck with him too. Little bastards.
You absolute shaggers owe us a crapload of coin. You want through? Make a donation.
Absolutely not. I am not giving you a single coin.
Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you. That twat soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
We're closing in on Nair, but if we want his head, we'll need to free him first. Not
Yes,
to
thank you,
mention,
Will.
They keep gnomes as slaves. Though not for much longer. if the blade has a say.
Yeah, don't worry, Will. Okay, so for now we're going to play nice just until we get the lay of the land. So we're going to come up these steps and we find a waypoint. Very nice. So we can always leave and come back easily if we'd like to.
What's a fort like this doing in the Underdark?
Okay, we see a wooden chest tucked away in the corner with some gold and some alchemy ingredients.
For ages.
And we find what appears to be some sort of merchant back here. So we're going to chat with him and see if he has anything good.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. A sun dweller in these parts. Look here, my topside friend. I need fresh eyes, and I doubt I'll find fresher.
A friendly welcome. A rarity in the Underdark.
As rare as a smile in Sindelrin, you might say. But I've no skill for slaving. I prefer chisel to cane. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours.
Okay. What should I be looking at exactly?
The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
Alright, I'm not going to be good at any of these. 2 of them are intelligence, 1 of them is wisdom. Let's start with the statue. So assess the statue for technique and composition. We're definitely guidancing ourselves. So 13, perfect.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. 2 styles, 2 eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Okay, then let's go ahead and examine the fallen rubble. Okay, 16.
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in 2. Yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
Alright, Luna's gonna definitely tuck that away. There might be something very scary here in this abandoned refuge. And then finally, she is going to survey the area for any unseen curiosities. Alright, a 12. We did really well on all of these checks.
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grymforge.
Alright, let's go ahead and tell this Dwergar what we've learned.
Incredible. An entire history risen from dirt and debris. Picture it. An ancient city, hewn from the stone by disciples of Shah, later abandoned. Untold centuries later, a new tribe revives it. Fresh walls, fresh sculptures, until a great hell beast charges through, toppling the walls and crushing the people. That explains the infernal plate I found. Perhaps you might have use of it. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and trade with him
Let's
now.
see what you've got.
I'm gonna sell off all the junk that we've collected. And does he have anything interesting? A couple decent scrolls. I don't know if I really want to buy them though, so... I mean, we'll at least take note that he has some good scrolls and come back later if I decide that I want them. Anyway, so for our observations, he did give us some infernal metal, so that can be used to give Karlach another upgrade.
Interesting secrets are always lurking just under the surface.
But before I forget, let me reapply Longstrider to me and Lae'zel, because we lost it when we died on the ship. I think I may have lost Speak with Animals. Alright. Oh, and I think we lost our Bliss Spores as well. Anyway. So we see some skeletons as we skulk around the back. Some damaged Dark Justiciar armor. More Dark Justiciar armor and a journal. Again, feel free to pause if you would like to read any of this. Some Dark Justiciar mail. While obscured by shadow, the wearer deals 1 to 4 necrotic damage to attackers that hit them with a melee attack. And the Dark Justiciar mask, which gives some intimidation.
As you look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Unusually robust uniforms. Warriors fallen in battle, perhaps.
Yeah, let's go ahead and try and inspect the corpses more closely. Oh, great. I mean, I guess it makes sense after all of the successes that I just had.
You see nothing special, just torn and faded velvet tunics.
Alright, well, it's slightly ominous. Let's not linger.
Yes, we should press forward. These dead have no more tales to tell.
Some more armor. And more armor. Coming around back here, and we see a trunk that our resident thief should be able to open.
Oh, for a skeleton key.
The skeletons.
Perfect. A 13 rolls up to a 25 with all the bonuses he's got. And we see some light crossbows, some hand crossbows, and a...
The design looks Sharon.
Oh, he recognized that. And a mace, I think it was, or a hammer or something. So over here we see a little makeshift campsite. We see a book here on sloth, gluttony, and other vices or something like that. Again, feel free to pause and read. A backpack with some gold in it. Continuing down. There's a chasm creeper that we're going to pick up. And a little gap that we should be able to jump. Perfect. And we see a chest over here in the darkness.
Stay vigilant.
Perfect.
There are traps here.
Starian, come back. Please disarm this. Ooh, a 15. Yikes. Okay, an 8, and with all of our bonuses should be plenty. Yep. Next to lockpick it. Let's re-give him some guidance. And a 19, definitely more than enough. Rolls up to a 30. Wow. And in here we see the real Sparky Sparks wall, which is a shield that gives a lightning aura. So basically you can consume 3 lightning charges and release a blast of electricity that damages and jolts nearby enemies. Interesting, but I'm never going to use that.
Let's move.
So instead, let's go ahead and hop back. And continue exploring the rest of this strange little decrepit temple. Why can't you walk up that? Thank you. Alright, coming up these steps. Oh, we see some Dwergar and some Rothe.
Beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker.
Why? I'm not caning these poor beasts. Maybe you should just ask them instead of whipping them?
Oh yeah, maybe say pretty please as well. Throw in a curtsy. That'd be soft. Something spooks the dumb shits. So stop your jawing and get to working.
Alright, leave it to me. I'll show these deep Rothe who's in charge.
Light a fire under the buggers.
Meaning I'm going to talk to them.
Or I'll swap my cane for an axe.
No more. No more pain. No more work. All must die.
Alright, she seems a little freaked out. Let's see. Give into your rage. You're made to serve. Breathe. What has you in such a state?
Oh, death. Fire. I can smell it. It's too much. Too much. Anger. I can't hold it in.
Let's see if we can have her turn on her masters. Give into your rage and avenge your pain, but please don't strike all of us, just your masters. Perfect.
Yes. They made the pain. Now they feel it.
Indeed.
Bloody Rothe have lost it. Put them down. And the
Astarion is going to start off by using another level 1 spell slot to apply Hunter's Mark on the Herdmaster Scarjaw. Not sure if I pronounced that correctly at all. Then his Dread Ambusher shot. Ooh, for a critical miss. A ranged shot for 23 damage and baning the target. Second shot, 16 damage. And he's just going to sneak back a little bit.
Still breathing, despite
Luna,
everything.
in solidarity with her newfound friends, is going to wild shape into a deep Rothe. And is going to charge. Oh, I don't want to hit this Rothe though. Can I just scooch over a little bit and then charge? No. Sorry, charge, not gore. No, it looks like I'm going to hit this one no matter what. So let's go ahead and gore the Herdmaster Scarjaw for 24 damage and one more. Oh, missing.
This is my time.
Will is going to back up and just send 2 Eldritch Blasts into the Herdmaster. Nice, for 15 damage, killing him.
Swift and lethal.
Lae'zel is going to come forward onto Grundrill and will Booming Blade Grundrill for a total of 15, 19, 21 damage. And then 16 damage. Great job. I forgot to put her boots on. Hunter's Mark onto Luna. And a shot into Luna for 16 total damage. Oh, nice. Yeeted them off the edge. Great job to that deep Rothe. Okay. And then Astarion is going to put his Hunter's Mark onto Grundrill. And send a shot into them. Perfect. Luna is going to dismiss her wild shape and chat with the deep Rothe. I said you're going to chat.
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave.
Could you just do me a small wee little favor and just maybe smash through that rubble before you go?
You helped me. I helped you.
Yay! Thank you. Yay. Thank you so much. Let me chat to the other one.
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's safe to leave.
Perfect. Can I thank this deep Rothe?
We'll find a safe place. No more hurt.
Oh, that's a shame, but of course Luna would thank them. And then she is going to loot everybody here.
Not much use for this slag. Nice speckles, though.
And she's going to be interested in what lies beyond the rubble that they just cleared. We see a lot of skeletons, a pouch with some more adamantine slag, even more skeletons. Nothing too interesting on them just yet. Well, battle axe and a skeleton. Some skeletons strung up. And this is a very, very interesting little area. The same statue of the same goddess. Let's see how far up we can go. So many skeletons along the way. Slowly creeping forward.
Something's off. Pure shadow. Around me.
Huh.
Inside me.
So I've got 10 turns of dark vision, which is cool. Alright, this looks like a trap waiting to happen, so Astarion is going to break off from the party.
Traps.
And very carefully make his way forward.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
He's going to try not to step on anything suspicious looking, which is kind of why I have this camera at a very weird angle. Apologies, it probably looks a bit odd to watch, but I want to be able to see the floor very well. So basically all of the weird lines across it, as well as the circles, are potentially traps. So
traps. How considerate.
Alright, we've made our way across, and now we see a wrought iron gate, but there's a chest on the other side. So do you have Misty Step? You do, but I think we can also give you the amulet. Please tell me I didn't accidentally pawn off the amulet of Misty Step. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, not important. I can just Misty Step. Right there. Perfect.
How considerate.
And now we can see the chest that has the Protecty Sparks wall in it. So you gain a +1 bonus to spell save DC. The wearer has a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throw as long as they have lightning charges. Will might appreciate that. And we see some gold and some other potions. And of course a lever. Anything on this skeleton? Not really. Okay, and time for Astarion to make the same jumping trip back. I'm not going to bother with disarming all of the traps because that would just take so long. But actually, I do want to see what might be down below. It has been a hot minute since I, the player, have gone through this area. And so, okay, there's a chest down here. With some gold and a scroll of grease. Anything else? There's a longsword mold. Since I'm probably not going to be interested in making anything with weapons in the Adamantine Forge, I'm not going to bother picking it up. But if you're curious as to getting it, I think the best way to get there is to have a high-strength character leap or Misty Step onto this, and then just waddle your way down. Alright, so Astarion is going to climb back up and carefully make his way back to the party.
dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
And then down here, I think are more pieces of the puzzle. Like if you wanted to try and get through without jumping, you can raise and lower some platforms to help you get across. But I don't think I'm going to be interested in doing that because I have a general idea of the normal way that I get through. So anyway, Astarion is just going to rejoin his party, being mindful of all of the traps. Alright, and we are safe.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
We are going to give that piece of armor, where was it? To Will? I mean, yeah, his AC will take a little bit of a hit because he is currently in light armor that has, you know, a 13 armor class. But I'm going to go ahead and give him these robes, which are quite nifty. Look at those. Those are really pretty. Do we have any scrolls of mage armor? Because I think mage armor works on him. Let's see. Fingers crossed. Okay, looks like it worked on him. So I might want to start collecting those. So that put his AC up to 19 again. So basically, like with the clothing plus mage armor, it basically is the same as the outfit that he had on before. But I will send that to Karlach and give her a little bit more protection. But anyway, I think I'm going to end the episode here because I've been recording for almost an hour now, and I want to keep these all bite-sized pieces. But I hope you enjoyed this episode and enjoyed that rather terrifying combat on the ship. If you did enjoy the episode, please make sure to leave a like on the video and comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I hope to see you all in the next video, and until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.